What is good, Grizzly Gang? This is your boy Moz Grizzly, and today I have a discussion that we had on Outriders. Me and my community Discord, we got together and we talked about the Technomancer class. We're going to be doing each class, we're going to be going in depth into some builds and stuff every Saturday up until the game. This last weekend was the Technomancer. Next Saturday, we'll be doing Pyromancer, then Trickster, then Devastator. And then we will have the live game right upon us. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, man, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys dropped a like, a subscription, hit the notification bell. Let me know you rock with me. Man, we have a great community Discord over there. I will drop the link in the description if you guys want to join. Man, I really appreciate all the love and support. I also put out an Outriders Beginner's Guide video. I'll link it up at the top here if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, the support has been amazing. The community Discord's growing like crazy, so it's really good. Really good times. Loving the game, loving the grind, going for those Legos. Yeah, if you guys want to check me out on stream, I also stream Monday through Friday in the evenings. Now, it's my time, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But come check me out. We're playing some Outriders, going crazy on the streams up until the live game, and then I do plan to try to pull off a 24-hour stream when the live game comes out, so you won't want to miss that. But for now, enjoy the Technomancer talk, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Sorry, I'm just jumping in here to let you guys know that there's information in this discussion that apparently is a bit of a spoiler. It has been data mined from the game's information, so if you don't want to, get involved with spoilers for Outriders, click away now. I won't be mad. We were sent this information from a Twitch viewer. We decided to look into it. It hasn't been 100% confirmed or denied, but take the information as you will. If you would like to view it, then please continue to watch, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Want to start jumping in and talking about Techno. I think the best thing to start off with is to do the class builder before we jump into all of this stuff. But like, we could literally get down to like what mods you're gonna have on which guns, what guns you're gonna have, what legendary set you're gonna go for. You know what I'm saying? And make these like builds extremely fleshed out.
So who has all experienced the well, pretty much everybody's experienced the Technomancer here except for me, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all take it away. I'll be looking and gaining knowledge.
Oh man, it's definitely gonna be a great healing class, bro. Good support, man.
All right, so what do we want to focus on? Yeah, so we understand that Technomancer, its skills are range and support, basically. Yes. So do we want to go in and just start with a support build, just so we can kind of get, kind of dip our toes into it a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. The support healing.
Yeah. Okay, support healing. Okay, bet.
So if you guys have your builders up right now, double check.
So if someone wants to express or share a build, should we share screen or no? Or should we just tell it or say it?
Sorry, I was messaging pigs.
Where you get that, Bam? That screen right there with the build at?
So you're on your computer, right?
Yeah.
It should say under voice connected. It should say screen. Do you see the voice connected?
No, I don't see it.
If everybody doesn't see it, then we can just say it.
No, I can see it, but I can't pull it up. I'm trying to pull it up. I can see Grizz and yours right now.
Okay, so Maz is sharing screen now. So we could just say it what we're thinking, or work together. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
for
could
sure.
do that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys all know that I was messing with these before the demo came out, so I kind of have a little understanding as to like what the trees are intended to do, but we could definitely run through it together and just kind of talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's
Top trees are usually like damage trees. So if you want to be like more like
Mm.
a damage focus, middle tree is like tank or support, and then the bottom one's like skill power or utility. So first things first with the Techno, it's like base ability is that it gets 15% weapon damage for long range weapons. That's rifles, sniper rifles. I don't even know what else is considered long range, but and then it gets 15% skill leech and weapon leech, which is basically gaining life every time you cast a spell or hit with weapons. So has a decent amount of base like healing, self healing.
Mhm.
In order to, if we want to go straight healing, then we need to start down the Tech Shaman. That's going to be the healing tree. But let me just double check that. Yeah, if you guys can pull this up, it might be better for all of us to kind of look at it together. Let me see.
I think with the the Technomancer with the healing, it depends on what guns, because he's the artillery guy, right? He has all the guns, right?
True.
So like
Gadget.
depending on how you feel about the minigun, because we haven't even touched the minigun and the rockets, right? Rocket launcher and all stuff.
Yeah.
Very true.
So if you look at the spreadsheet, there is tools of destruction. There's a minigun heal, so they could use that for the healing class for the Technomancer.
Okay, yeah, so that actually brought up a good point. So we should probably talk about what the other 4 skills for the
But the other four
for the
skills
Technomancer do.
are, because we only know the 4, right? The first 4. We can
Yeah.
talk about the next 4 skills.
What's good, Zap? What's good, bro?
Yeah, what's good, Azap? How you doing, bro? So the other 4 skills that we don't have access to currently is Tools of Destruction, which is conjure a rocket launcher that can interrupt enemies, or a minigun that deals damage per shot. The skill will remain active until all ammo is depleted or until you switch weapons. So that's that like that one where you can do the minigun or the rocket launcher. I don't know how that's gonna play into the healing, but like 619 just said, they do have mods that will allow for that to heal. So we could jump into that.
I want to know that skill is, can you choose either or does it randomly pop up? That's what.
If you hold it, it's a minigun. If you just press it, it's a rocket launcher, I believe.
It'll be a press
So
or
yeah,
a hold.
yeah. It's either press or a hold. I have a question. So does the leech? So does it only give you health, or does it give?
Yeah, the leech will only give you health.
Okay.
And the mods like for their equipment will like
The mods are
only do-
definitely the mods will definitely help. But their next skill, Fixing Wave, release your energy to restore 33% of health to all players and 50% of your health to your turrets, regardless of distance.
That's crazy.
So
your turns.
That's gonna be crucial, man, right there.
that for any Technomancer doing any healing will have Fixing Wave, because you could be like 100 yards away and you'll heal not only 33% of everyone's health, but 50% of your turret's health.
So maybe we can do.
And you get that on the lower cooldown.
So if someone has that ability, maybe in the skill tree, there's this thing called Gadgeteer. It's a 15% skill cooldown.
Yep.
So maybe that's going to be like a necessary thing, so you can constantly have that, not only to keep your people alive, but to also have your turrets like not get destroyed either.
Correct.
So
And another
50%.
Another thing that would be cool is if there's some sort of mod that will, for the damage that your turrets do, you heal your allies.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can keep your turrets alive longer, obviously, like, the more damage they're outputting, the more healing you're getting your teammates. Like, that would be fucking nasty.
There is one that's called Ice Pack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I went through it and then I just.
My man was studying. He even told me last night that he was gonna be studying this shit. Print it out, put it in a binder, and study this ass off.
I mean, look at the mods. There's like different ones. There's a mod called Ice Baby. So I mean, it's the words of these mods is gonna be insane. Like the way they make up these words and stuff. So
Yeah,
I feel like the Technomancer is just really gonna control the battlefield a lot, or be able to very well.
that's exactly what the Technomancer is gonna be. Is like zoning and control the field and putting status effects on everything.
He's gonna be chilling back, dude, with his guns.
Yeah.
Chilling back with his guns. See everything. He's gonna see everything, and he could see the pyromancer or the trickster and the devastator because he could see their health bar, right? Because he's in the back, see everybody's health bar.
Yeah.
And he healing, boom, he just throw one of those healing packs at him or whatever.
Or disrupt the enemy when he's about to.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of disrupting enemies, it's the next skill that we don't know is Cold Snap. Drop a gadget to inflict freeze onto all enemies within a large radius around you. So that's just like a AoE freeze.
Exactly. Yeah, that's freaking amazing, especially for like the captain farm. Like you getting hit by all these enemies, you need to be able to freeze so you can focus on one.
Yep, and then the last move is the Blighted Turret, which is the automated turret that deals damage and inflicts toxic onto enemies. The turret's health depletes slowly over time and when it takes damage. So those are all the skills. Now looking into, and keep in mind we're going for like a straight up support healer build, you know.
So as we were talking, you know, I am a DCUO fiend, used to be. So when the support character, it was either like the healer or the controller. But what the weapons will be used for, that will just like heal yourself technically, or you can either heal yourself or gain more power, so you can use that to give other people healing or power. So maybe build out a build where and mods too to like for guns that can constantly heal you and also have a like a high percentage of skill cooldown, so you can constantly heal people and constantly have turrets and stuff like that. Maybe we could do that. I feel like that would be really cool
for sure.
But I think Technomancer is more focused on healing, but the other classes could heal too.
Yeah.
My main is going to be Devastator. I have this move where I could give health and armor to my to my teammates.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
And then the Pyromancer, right? The Pyromancer is going to have a healing as well. So,
for sure. I'm just looking through the skill tree.
Focus more on that. But,
yeah, the only reason why I think Techno's going to shine is because of certain skills like this, for example. Doctor of Medicine in its skill tree. Increase all healing done by you and your allies by 20%. It has activating a gadget skill. Increases all healing received for you and your allies by 30% for 7 seconds. You know, it has, what does it have? It has all these health nodes, so, I mean, I don't know.
Can just focus on playing their roles.
That's kind of the thought process, is like when you're running with a team of 3, you know, you need to have, you know, my experience playing these types of games, when you have a team of 3 and you have anything that's like class related, there's something that they call the Holy Trinity, which is across all different types of role-playing games, but the Holy Trinity is a tank, a damage dealer, and a healer. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's like the perfect triangle of what you need. So, in this game, it's going to be fun because a lot of the classes can do all of them. So it's really like, it's going to take a lot of testing, but
they make it friendly for you to play solo and with the team, you know. So
yeah, that's one thing I like about this game. I feel like I can play this by myself and not be bored.
Oh yeah.
Just some games they can't really keep my attention.
Yeah, this game is going to be you're going to be engaged in this game for a while.
Yeah, because I mean, if y'all looked at the video that they dropped or whatever, you know, there's so many enemies on World War 10 or War Tier 10, and us being able to all be able to heal ourselves, and for the Technomancer to be able to heal, like that just it just tells you it's gonna get chaotic as fuck.
Yeah.
I am gonna say if people build the Technomancer right to the point where it constantly heals and constantly heals people, it's gonna be a lot.
Sounds good, Jen. Absolutely, bro.
That'll allow the other characters or the people on your team to not necessarily have that, but to just hit hard as hell. So that'll definitely, if you can do your job right, then all people got to do is either tank or just do a whole bunch of damage to that boss or whatever.
And that's kind of the thought process, right? So it's like Devastator can damage, like it can deal damage, and it can, have spell power and be kind of like a support-ish type character, but we all kind of agree that its main strengths and a lot of the moves, like it has a skill that gives it a coat of armor, and a lot of its tree builds armor, so that kind of lets you know that that's the tank class. I mean, they even gave it that title, that it's the tank class. So to be like as effective as possible in some of the late game stuff, you're gonna want to be a Devastator that builds fully for that purpose. Now, a lot of people they'll want to be the damage dealer and they want to do the best at everything, but it's like that's not how these games work really all the time. Like when you're playing solo, you can absolutely go damage build and you'll be fine. Like you'll have fun and you can do all that. But when you're playing in a team and you're at World Tier 15 doing the Eye of the Storm expedition or whatever it is, like the Devastator's gonna need to be the tank, and they're gonna have to build as tanky as possible. So
otherwise, you getting kicked out the group. No cap.
Exactly.
You want to go damage? Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out. But the first skill, obviously, anomalous body.
For sure.
We gotta get on that.
This one's tricky because 20% resistance is only 20% resistance to you yourself, not your team. Yeah. So the skill cooldown could be crucial because let's see, it says what type they are. So the gadget skills is the cryo turret. The heal is a gadget skill, so that might have to be the way we go.
Yeah, the gadgeter.
The cold snap, which is that AoE freeze, is a gadget skill. So those are the three gadget skills. So that actually just cleared it up for me. I'd go gadgeteer to get that skill cooldown on that team heal.
For sure. Yeah.
You also got to look at it too. You got to make sure you have an interrupt as well.
True. Very true.
Dudes,
oh yeah, especially if you're a support. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. You do.
Luckily for the Technomancer, that tool of destruction is an interrupt.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most diverse interrupt. You get 2 weapons on top of your 3 weapons.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you're rolling with 3 people from day one. I mean, you don't need interruption right away, but I'm talking about that in-game stuff. I think you need at least...
Everybody needs at least one.
One character needs at least one interrupt.
Yeah.
And you just switch off. You just switch off. You may take turns.
Yep. So that communication come in. Everybody need at least one interrupt.
At least one.
All right.
B-Rush. Exactly.
Cool, but at least one.
I know, bro. I know. He's gonna be.
He knows a lot of shit.
Yeah. So obviously next one, anomalous body again, 10% health, which just goes to you, but that's completely fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Now this one, I think that's personal preference. Armor plates or fracture. The 10% damage against frozen or the 20% armor. I think that's just personal preference. Depending on what your skills are,
Yeah.
I would either go the toxic applies vulnerable or the armor plates. The reason I said armor plates because you got to stay alive, obviously, to heal. And vulnerable if you trying to do a health debuff type of build as well. Yeah. Could be. Depends. It's definitely your preference.
Yeah.
On what you want.
So the only thing with the toxic applies vulnerable though is that you're starting to go up into damage tree. So that's one that you can go at the end if you haven't used all your skill points. That plus mark for execution, are definitely two that you could definitely build into.
That first line is, and then that second line, you could split off and go up or down. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so right here you can either go up towards more of a damage like hybrid, or you can go down into more of like skill hybrid.
Okay, gotcha.
Facts.
What were you saying, Pegs?
You can make your freeze apply vulnerable instead, and you have a lot more access to your freeze using the cryo turret, which is a gadget.
That's kind of what I was. Gadget. Yes, and that's a little bit farther in the tree, but I agree with you there. Like, it depends on what your skills are. So if you're gonna have the cryo turret instead of the blighted turret, then that's a freeze, and that's an actual gadget. So since we're already building to have gadget cooldown, like, it may work better to go freeze.
Yep.
And your melee is an AoE freeze or a single target freeze.
Correct.
So
yeah. So I'm thinking 10% damage against. Okay. So the 20% armor might be crucial because you obviously you want your support to be alive as long as possible. So
yeah.
But if we're going with a frozen build, so this one's honestly personal preference. It's up to the person. If you feel like you're in a fight and you're not sustaining as much damage as you like, then I'd probably swap it and get the armor instead. But
yeah, it's gonna be
personal preference.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just put it in this one for now, just so we can unlock the next.
I'm telling you, once we start building this stuff, we're gonna be resetting this thing like 100 times, bro.
Right.
See, and that's why I'm trying to. I'd like to do what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to hash this shit out now. So yeah.
I feel like there's just gonna be so many builds that do just work.
Yeah, exactly. So then we open up that one.
5 to choose from.
Yeah.
This is another one. I would highly suggest, if we have extra points, to go up into this one. Health regen threshold is increased by 20% of maximum health, and then minus 30% turret's health decay. These are gonna be.
How many points we're getting total?
20.
20 only.
Yeah. I know it's tough.
Y'all goes 15% skill cooldown again, or nah?
I personally would, only because we're gonna be using. So the heal is a gadget skill. The fixing wave, it's classified as a gadget skill. So being able to cool that down as much as possible and being able to heal your team and your turrets as much as possible, that is gonna be a healing Technomancer's bread and butter right there.
Man, pull him in.
Okay, let me get him in. Where's he at? Jin, hop into the Outriders 1 and then we can pull you in, bro. It was Jin, right? Yeah. Yeah, Jin, hop in Outriders 1 and we can pull you in.
I'm just excited, bro. I don't know about you.
Hell yeah.
There's so much to do, bro. Day one. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be overwhelmed, kind of. Yeah. 24 hours stream, bro. Tell me.
You doing 24?
I'll try.
I am. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I might have been convinced to do a 24-hour. We'll see.
It's just it's crazy,
it's
bro.
only right. First day.
I know.
Try to get to tier 10, maybe 8. I don't know. Depends.
I timed it out so if it comes out at 10 a.m. on Thursday my time, I do 24 hours. That puts me 10 a.m. Friday my time, and then I sleep for maybe 6 to 8 hours. Then I hop back onto another 24-hour stream into Saturday. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If I'm already gonna fuck myself up one time, I might as well go hard. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No life
at the one up week. Subathon 72-hour cap.
Imagine that's ridiculous.
I know, bro. It'll be fucking wild, bro. 48 hours of streaming in 2.5 days.
Hours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Third or whatever this.
Yeah. So the way I think it'll be easiest for us to do this is just to build the main path, and then we can go back through and look at some of the bigger nodes with the extra spare points. So just get these kind of knocked out, and then we can go back through these bigger ones, and because these are kind of specialty stuff, but these are all base, base sort of builds right here. So, 20% freeze duration or 20% armor. I once again, I'm gonna err on the side since I just did 10% damage over here. I think I'm kind of, because what Peg said, like, since the melee itself is a freeze, and melee is a big part of just any character's kit. Like, I think going like a freeze is gonna be pretty important.
Yeah.
Not only as like a good escape tool for you, like a oh shit like panic button, but just because so many of its heals and its skills work off of freezing.
Mm-hmm.
So go
That's
there.
The thing. Like, it's
Yeah,
so
and run
much.
that and run the cold snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, It's so much AOE stuns that we're all just able to do.
The iceberg sniper, that's another CC option.
Yep. Exactly.
And that cold snap is a gadget also, so
Exactly.
you know. So we go here. We have to go here. Now we have these two nodes. Activating a gadget skill increases all healing received for you and your allies by 30%. That's a no-brainer, especially the way we're building it, because we're going gadgets, and that, you know, that pumps up your healing. Go this one, increase all healing done by you and your allies by 20%. That's an absolute must. And then we could even go this one again, 30% damage against frozen. Activating a gadget skill increases your weapon damage and anomaly power by 40% for 10 seconds. Upon losing all health, you will receive a second chance to return to the battlefield with 50% maximum health for 10 seconds. I don't know how y'all feel about that one. To be honest, I would have to see that one in play. Like, it's probably crucial to have your support stay alive, but how important is it if the rest of the team's dead and they just come back to life just to die again? And they're not, you know.
Want to mention weapon
And
damage
the
doesn't
way
scale with anomaly power.
Say it again.
The way that we're building this, wait, what?
Don't scale with anomaly power, and they don't scale together.
What doesn't? Weapon damage and anomaly power?
Together, like, it don't stack.
What doesn't stack? Sorry, you're cutting out a little bit, bro.
Don't stack.
Weapon damage and anomaly power doesn't stack on top of each other.
Yeah, they don't stack at all.
Okay,
Wait.
okay.
So
Yeah, I won't even do this. And then the way that we're building it, like, I low key, like, anybody who has this build may not even die. I'm not gonna lie.
That was kind of my thought.
Yeah.
Like, the way we're building it, you may not really even need this oh shit panic button, you know, but we could always come back to this. We could always revisit this. You know, if we have extra, because I mean, right now we're sitting at 7 skill points still available. So, so this is kind of like, in my opinion, I think this is the best healing like main path. Now, just taking a look at some of the bigger nodes and kind of specializing a little bit. So,
I will go weapon.
which one? This one?
No, I'm just saying, if we're gonna go to like another skill tree or like branch a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like go weapon, so more healing, I guess. But I don't know if there's a skill in the healing to do that. So right now we only got the gadget. Like, we're gadget based. Trying to see if we could constantly get health or heal yourself with the weapons, but I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's you know, if you have a couple extra points, you know, scaling up into the weapon damage tree, like, this is definitely an option. But my only thing with this is that the first like branch off here is the toxic applies vulnerable, and now you're gonna try to, that feels like it's a little bit doing too much for this build, because you have the freeze and then you're gonna have toxic and the gadgets. Like, that's just kind of a lot, because the only toxic moves that it has is the blighted rounds and the blighted turret.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, toxic techno is going to absolutely be a thing. Like, it will be a real thing.
If it goes to the top tree, right?
Yeah, it'll be more into the top tree for sure, because it has like toxicologist, and yeah, for sure.
So you're saying we have 20 points. We'll still have enough to go all the way across and go up, either up one or up down. Or down one.
So for example, like, we have 20 points total. You don't have enough to build everything in one tree. So if I like started doing, I don't want to do that because the way this shit works. But if I put one here, here, you know, here, and then these, like, you wouldn't have enough to do all of that. But you absolutely can get the main parts of your build, you know, like all the synergy stuff, And then you can you'll have enough points to, you know, build up into like this area somewhat.
To branch it off.
So for example, like if you wanted to do like a toxic Technomancer, you'll probably go heavy into this tree, but like this move right here, melee skill applies toxic instead of freeze.
Okay.
So like you'll probably have enough points to come down here and get that if you wanted to. So
there's no telling like the expansions, you know, that they'll do, like level caps or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So since this build does work off of freeze and turrets, I'm thinking this one's a must-have. Freeze applies vulnerable, and then 40% vulnerability effectiveness. I think that's also kind of crucial. Make them, you know, that's what a support does. Make them easier for your team to kill them. And since your turrets will be shooting out freeze, like it'll be making it easier for your damage dealers and your tanks to handle them.
Especially controlling a lot of those ads, because those little ass monsters, they come out with like a pack of them.
What?
Exactly.
It'd be good to ice those things.
Let's see what else.
Increase
we go to
turrets
the
health
top or the bottom tree more, because we can go back to the first one and then go back to a anomaly field. Like I'm looking at more of the bottom than I am the top, because it don't seem like the top isn't. I don't see anything that's like crucial.
Well, so let's assume based off of what we have built, like what the 3 skills that we would be using would be. That may give us a better idea. So obviously one of the skills that we'll have is the fixing wave. That's that AoE heal. So that's one skill. Would you do
cold snap?
Would you do cold snap or would you do cryo turret?
I would do cold snap.
Cold snap. So keep in mind though that with that one, it's a large radius around you. And so that means you'd have to be in the center of enemies to get the best effectiveness with that. And Technomancer is more of a ranged class.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm using cryo turret.
I like the idea of cryo turret just because it keeps you at range, so it keeps your support safe, and it will be freezing things for you.
You got to factor in how much does it take for you to heal. Because if you're not doing enough damage to heal, then that's over. You die pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want to make sure that your support is as much out of the fight as possible.
Which means you want as much turrets on the field as possible. So, I'm sorry.
Lasco, is that what you said? Cryo turret?
Yeah, cryo turret, pain launcher.
Magic said that large radius basically means map wide, he said. So the cold snap could work. It says within a large radius around you, so the range could hit, you know, the enemies that you need them to.
Like the whole area of the map?
He says is basically map wide, but I don't know. I don't know about that.
So let me get this straight. So if we don't use cold snap, or if we have ice skills, where would we get the freeze from?
Turret.
So your your melee freezes.
The melee does freeze.
The cryo turret freezes.
Oh, it does. Oh yeah, you're right. Yep.
Right. And then the healing wouldn't, but and then if you have any guns or mods that freeze, because we know that there's mods that like make your bullets freeze as well. So
does the shrapnel freeze? No, it doesn't.
Nah, it is an interrupt, but
the ice sniper is probably going to be crucial.
It definitely could, you know, or like the tier 3 freezing rounds.
Or which I got because I dismounted it by accident. I did that by accident, bro.
Oh, Magic is saying that the overheat is like a large radius. That's what
have you guys played Pyromancer?
Yeah, Pyromancer is pretty nice.
If you guys have played Pyromancer and you've done the overheat move, that's a large radius, and it pretty much marks every fucking enemy.
Exactly.
In the general area, so. If the cold snap does that as well, I mean, that could be a definite viable option. The only reason I think that, no, because that's a gadget also. Let me see if we have any, did we go into anything specifically for turrets? Yeah, so like if you want to go cold snap, you could definitely do that here, and then from this point with the 5 extra points, you know, you could start dipping into the damage tree for sure. Or the anomaly power. I mean, that might not be bad too. What is the fixing waves is a gadget heal. Crowd turns gadget. Cold snap's a gadget. And we have all the gadget cooldowns already. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Ice gadget is pretty much like a kind of combined.
Yeah.
Just
for sure.
Package. Like.
So I'm wondering, like, if you don't go turrets, where would you put the points? Because I could see pretty easily where I'd put my points if I was going with the turrets, because I'd put one right here, increase turrets health by 100. I'd put one right here, health regen threshold is increased by 20% of maximum health, and then minus 30% turrets health decay, so they last longer. And then have like a couple extra points, maybe to put it over here to get some additional stuff, but I don't know where to put these extra points if you don't go with a with the turret build and you go cold snap instead.
I think it's a turn thing.
I personally, like, even just with the cryo turret, like, it's still worth going like one turret with both of those, because the turret still tanks for you.
Yeah, that was a big thing. That's a big part of being the support too, is the turrets generate aggro.
Yeah,
like they make that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Cold snap could be good, don't get me wrong, but the fact that the turrets will help be like additional tankiness for your team, and if you can make them even tankier, that might be crucial.
Thanks.
I forgot about that. It does pull out.
I did, yeah, I forgot about that too.
Senior engineer and
yep, and then I went blur screen,
and
then engineer, because this blur screen, it just very generally says your health regen threshold is increased by 20% of your maximum health. So the more health you have, which all these anomalous bodies are giving you more health, so now you're gonna regen your health faster as well. And then this is also making your turrets decay less.
Okay, so skill leech, you are getting health by the skills, by the abilities, or yeah, right?
Say that one more time. Skill leech, yeah. Skill leech gives you health back from your skills, the damage that your skills deal.
And it just depends on how you're going. Like so my, like, for example, like if you're wanting to do like more of a support where you have cold snap and you have the healing wave, you're probably not going to want to do any of the skill leeches, because you're going to only have one. Like, you're just one. Like, for me, it's going to be cryo turret dealing damage, and that's not going to be enough healing.
Yeah.
To even warrant having.
At that point, you'd probably want anomaly power instead of skill leech.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, which is why I like the final ability of overclocked.
Yeah, I mean, we do have 2 points after putting them into here, so we could absolutely.
It was good, Monte. It was good, bro.
I can absolutely put that point into overclocked, and then what are these? That's just a 20% freeze duration, but we already have 30%. I thought we had some. Oh, right here, 20%. I'm just wondering if we're missing any, like. No. Ordnance skills, no.
I'm thinking that the turrets is going to play a big role.
So let's say we just put a point here.
What kind of turrets you put down there? I think turrets, like you said, it pulls the aggro.
Yeah.
Can you throw 2 turrets at the same time?
I don't know. Yeah, there might be a mod to.
You could throw 2 turrets at the same time. They could pull aggro. Both of them could pull aggro, right?
Yep.
And don't forget, you can rock cold turret and decay turret at the same time.
True.
Say again.
You can rock the decay turret and the cold turret at the same exact time.
Oh, okay.
So you can have a cold and decay build hybrid.
Even and for the missile turret, it has a mod where it also inflicts freeze on each rocket hit.
Oh yeah.
So there's just a lot of freezing going on, to be honest. But,
so I put a point into overclock, so I have 1 extra additional point, and I don't really know where to put it.
But that's the most you guys saw, right? Like the max mods could hold like 2. Nobody has seen anything more than 2. Right?
Like weaponry.
I've been seeing more than 2.
Yeah, I think everything can only hold 2.
For the cooldown, I don't know if you see.
That might be a higher tier of the mods, and then it probably can help more. Like if you get a legendary armor or whatever, and it has.
So there's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 mods.
Yeah. So,
no, what I'm saying is, I know some of the skills I have. I always could hold an additional skill. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. There might be one for cryo turret for sure. I would assume that there is one.
Okay. But I'm just saying nobody hasn't seen 3, right?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen 3.
No, I haven't seen 3.
But then again, we're only getting tier 1 mod versions, so maybe a tier 3 version of it could give you 2.
Yeah, true that.
I guess the one skill you can just put the one more. You can just do whatever.
So Pegs, I see what you're saying. I don't know if that's worth it though. I mean, because there is a lot of power in this overclocked move. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the Technomancer's not going to be shooting at all or dealing damage with spells at all. Like,
no, you're like always. Everyone's going to always be shooting, and everyone's like going to be casting probably their abilities like on cooldown.
So the fact that you get this much out of 1 point, I mean, I do like that.
Well, yeah, I would leave it there, and then like up near.
I put the last point.
Take it out of engineer. Up near the one near blur screen, take it down to engineer. You sacrifice the tankier turret, but you get
more freeze
for yourself and freeze.
Yeah, that's an option too. What he's saying is take this point out of engineer to and then put them down here into this, which is after you use your melee, which freezes, gain 40% damage mitigation for 3 seconds. See, but 3 seconds though, like.
So a lot. 3 seconds is not a lot. If it was 5 or 6, maybe, but 3, it's not a lot.
3's not a lot, and you'd have to be in melee range. Like, that's kind of like a oh shit sort of situation, and hopefully you're never at that point because your other teammates are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But there's options at this point.
Me personally, I'm going back to engineer. I'm not using that one.
For sure.
So you can do it this way too. You can put it back in engineer and just sacrifice the additional 20% freeze duration because we already have it here. Like they will stack, so you'd get 40%. But I mean, you could still get this like sort of damage mitigation. That could be where you put your additional point at. I don't see much other than this one. Like with only 1 point, you kind of want to put it into a bigger mod just to get more sort of effectiveness than something like this. You wouldn't even feel this 6% anomaly power. But like putting it into a move like this, or even exposing toxin, but you're not doing any toxic, so it wouldn't make sense here. But so I'm thinking it's either between Winter's Barrier and Wipeout. And since you're not focused on killing things, I agree with Pigs here for sure.
Yeah,
I agree with that one.
I don't know if it's just me, but like it feels like literally every class can have its own sense of aggressiveness, or being in the midst of battle, because like I feel like that's where this game is geared towards us. Everyone just being in the midst of battle, being able to heal themselves, which is why every class is able to heal themselves in some way.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, you're not gonna notice. You're not gonna really like notice. It's not like the fucking Technomancer's gonna be sitting at the fucking back, be like, "All right, you guys got this." Like, like they're gonna be in it. Especially because they're getting 15% weapon damage already, like base weapon damage with long range weapons. So, like Peg said, like the iceberg, or if you mod out your own, sort of sniper rifle and give it freezing rounds or what have you, like. And plus, you can throw the cryo turret pretty fucking far, so it will be just a rangier of the other class. Like it's not gonna be like Trickster, where Trickster, head first into shit, or Devastator. It's gonna have to be a lot more methodical. But you'll still be in the fight. You're still gonna have ads run up on you. So,
which is why I don't think it's a bad thing to have like the
damage mitigation.
When you melee, because. I mean, yeah, the melee cooldown, it gets longer and longer the more you use it,
Yeah.
But like if you're in a pinch, it definitely helps to try and get out, heal everybody up, and then put yourself back in that good.
No,
which
I
is
100% agree with you, and especially out of like with only 1 point left, I don't see a better fit than Winter's Barrier, honestly, for what it gives. Because your melee is going to be part of your rotation because it freezes anyways, so might as well get the added benefit. And 40% damage mitigation is actually pretty good. It's just I wish it was a little bit longer than 3 seconds. So if we look down here, I was curious. So we have cooldown getting your cryo turret down to 16.8 seconds. It's not giving me cooldowns for these moves. What was it on here? Does it show what the cooldown is? No. It might say it in the in this. Let me see. Nah, it doesn't say what it is.
So you can't have 2 turrets. The mod is called twins.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right now.
Yeah.
So three Technos will make 6 turns, and then that's broken.
Yeah.
Man. Oh man. Patch is coming.
All right, so yeah, dude, I'm a little interested on how they're about to fucking balance this game. Like,
I bet the characters are hard as fuck though.
They ain't gonna balance anything. They're gonna balls deep, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I hope so.
Yeah, I thought about
but
it.
This shit gonna be hard though. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk at all.
It's going to be hard because we're scaling up to the enemies. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have to be hard.
Enemies are coming to us. We're not coming to them. So it's gonna be hard as fuck.
Yep. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. But if you guys want to start jumping into the, I don't know what we should talk about next. So if you guys want to save this, I will make sure to take a picture. What? What you got?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Miles. You gotta send me that link or whatever, something.
This? Here.
Oh,
to the yeah, bro. I got you. I sent the link to everyone else
You
here.
talking about the mods?
Nah,
that's a lot of information. Bro.
Yeah, the spreadsheet.
Oh,
yeah,
the spreadsheet.
bro.
That's a lot of information.
That's some juicy information.
Bro, Lasco, we were talking about this shit like a couple days ago too. We were like, man, do we even know all the mods? It's gonna be hard to, have a discussion.
Yeah, but I knew something, bro. I knew this was gonna happen.
I knew it too. I knew it.
500 freaking mods.
Somebody data mined it though. Like what?
I don't know.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying,
I ain't
bro.
mad at him. He
Like-
the community. He took the L. Listen,
Like folks be doing it for crypto.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. People can do anything they want to, bro.
Like wow.
All right, give me like 1 minute.
Point.
I feel like it's something new every day with this game, bro.
Hey, when I
It is, bro.
we should
It's so much they done put into
legendary armor sets that can complement this build.
the game. Like, yeah, sure. Especially like the fact that the double turrets and stuff. Making them last longer, making the skill cooldown smaller, making the damage output bigger. Like so much
I'm
shit.
gonna get a pen and paper. I need to write shit down. I'm a weirdo like that. I'm sorry.
Oh, chat, this is a lot.
You got a whole month to look at it.
I think the turrets is gonna play. I like the turrets.
Turns are gonna be so good.
Turrets,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
that's
turns.
you know, 'cause it's
Turrets
like
are OP.
They definitely will, but I
six
feel like
turns.
it just might be something we're missing.
Each
I
one
mean,
of the turrets
obvious-
could be something different too. That's crazy.
Exactly. But they made it obvious to where like the turrets are gonna be OP. I feel like there's something else, they might just be missing. So I'll always be with these type of game.
How long?
You can do a debuff or you can do a healing one. So maybe had two technos, one that just constantly just debuffs and increased duration with the freeze or even toxic whatever, and then you have the one that just constantly heals.
But we still need to get into like the other
So
classes.
ain't no one check out the bottom tree yet? Cause that's what I'm bobbing on.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing
Yeah, I'm taught. Yeah, the
anomaly power one. That's
This
where
is
that's
gonna
where knowledge
be-
come from.
Things go boom.
It's
Alright, my bad. I'm back.
That's like literally 60-some%
I'm
more.
gonna make things go
power.
boom while healing everyone else. That's my take.
Yeah, facts.
Alright, let me
You can be in the midst of the battle, bro. Like literally in the midst of the battle, and they won't be able to touch you because one, you're healing yourself so much for one, and you're healing your teammates. And
And if you think about it, if you have a Devastator tank, they're not going to touch you because all the aggro be on them. So while you are healing or even debuffing everything, they're not going to know where the fuck you are.
you
Like they're
literally
going to be
can
like,
be in
who
the
the hell's doing
middle
that?
of this goddamn battle, bro, and not get hit. Or
That's the thing, like teamwork. Like this is like if folks not doing a job, then shit gonna be a wipe.
Yep.
Just like in every other game, it's gonna be a wipe no matter what.
That's
Somebody
exactly
getting
it.
kicked out. It ain't me.
somebody gonna get yelled at, cussed at, cause you ain't
Bro,
doing
I ain't gonna kiss it though, man. Y'all feel
Bro,
me?
I be worried about
They be
all
like,
those like
"Mines."
random parties.
Like,
Nah, that ain't gonna
"Mines,
be
I'm
me,
about to
bro.
let you go, cuz."
Nah.
Look,
Yeah, what, you don't like my healing trickster build?
Hey, vote.
Yo,
It's a vote.
I'm really excited to get into Pyromancer like the week when we get into it because they
Yeah,
said
bro.
that they can be a tank too. I bet that's gonna be so fun.
I
Yes,
love when people sleep on Pyromancer.
especially
I
if
wake
it's
up every morning into a whole new hate on Pyromancer. I just be like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, if you're not fighting a boss, like a big boss, like a singular boss, you know, like Pyromancers are goated as crap, bro. They're taking care of everything in the
Like,
vicinity.
yes.
Yeah.
Keep sleeping on Pyromancer. I love it when they do that.
Facts.
Because the devs really did some, grimy. They did them grimy.
That's why I had no issues being a pyromancer in our group. Like when Grim said he was going trickster and you were going devastator, I was like, all right, pyro it is, especially because all the hate they've been getting. I love it.
Yeah, Zach, we're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah,
Cause
that'll be next week.
This would have been a thing. It's alright though.
If you
and Jason too.
facts.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
talking
get average. And
We gonna get active, bro. It's too good. It's too much.
What's cracking, guys?
next week.
What's good? What's good? Who just hopped in? Is this Grim?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
I just woke up, bro. It's fucked. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
What was that?
That's Grim.
What's good,
Yo,
guys?
Graham, what up?
What's good, bro?
What's cracking? What's cracking? All on that. Dude, drop that in the end, Muzz. That fucking information yesterday.
Yeah, bro. Grim was in the chat when it happened, bro. Grim saw it firsthand.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was nutty.
This is crazy.
Yeah. All right, so I'm thinking now that we have like a build kind of laid out, I think the next sort of like dream piece. I mean, the mods are one thing, and that's gonna take a lot of like searching into, but we have to know what we're gonna be putting mods into. You know what I'm saying? Like what the grind's for. So I'm thinking we look at some of the legendary armor sets
Okay.
because they have
I was taking a look
abilities.
at that.
We really
Yeah.
don't know nothing about them. To be honest.
Exactly.
Oh, they have
So
the name of it and everything. Oh,
for most of them, yeah.
I wish they showed what it looked like. Yeah.
Facts. Oh my god, it's gonna look so
I'm
good.
gonna be
like to look a little
That's what I'm
stylish.
saying.
Devastated anyway. That's the surprise you're gonna get when you get that drop.
There you go.
Yeah.
We already
Yeah.
got so much information. We need a little surprise.
Yeah, there's a few mods I was seeing
Alright,
yesterday.
yo, Maz, can you check the thumper set? Cause that's the only one I haven't seen yet.
Well, they don't have pictures of them, but what it says is a set bonus: fixing wave refreshes cooldown of pain launcher. So
Oh.
pain launcher is ordnance interrupt. It's the one that we currently have.
What's that armor set I seen yesterday, Muzz? When I put my bubble up, I reload and get double the armor or double the ammo.
Yeah, Trickster
Like
has
that
some
shit.
fucking crazy ones, bro. They all have some fucking crazy ones that I never even knew. Like,
Yes, bro.
yeah. So there's this Power Frost set. It says Cold Snap activation increases turret's damage by 100%. But that's only if you decide to go with Cold Snap instead of the Cryo turret. I'm trying to look if there's like a turret one.
There's not really. I would just look through all the techno. There's not really anything that synergizes super well with the exact build and the skills that we had set up. So
Yeah.
I want to see the Mega Man build on the Pyro mod.
I got you, fam. I got you.
The Mega Man, what is that?
Mega Man build, bro.
That Pyro has a skill that shoots out like a.
Oh, the phaser beam.
Yeah, the phaser beam.
That's so funny.
Straight
so
Kamehameha some shit.
Like that
And
ain't.
is
There
that
don't
one?
seem to be that many sets though, huh?
Is that one where it increases your fireballs like 3 times the size or some shit in Mars?
Oh yeah, the bullets.
Yeah,
The bullets.
yeah. There's some
Yeah.
crazy shit.
What the hell?
There are not that many sets. It looks like it probably
Yeah,
still
there's
got
gonna be
more
some
kills.
nutty pyro.
Nah,
bros, I feel
38.
like.
It looks like. I mean, there's a total of 38 here, or 37, I guess, because there's a break right here. But that's just legendary sets. You know what I'm saying? Like 400 and what 80 mods we saw. Like,
Two. Oh my gosh, bro.
so I
And I
mean,
think we're gonna have epic sets as well too. Let me see.
yeah. So ideally, like I think probably what it'll look like is you'll have a legendary set on, and then you'll probably be rocking 2 purples.
For sure.
You know, because you won't get a
Yeah.
set bonus for having
it's
2
like-
pieces.
If you rock a class with more weapon damage, you'll rock 3 weapon damage and 2 anomaly power. And if you rock the other way around, you can do that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3 and 2 and 2 and 3, 1 and 4. I don't know.
Wait, what is LS?
Where's Lasco?
That is me like talking. I am last.
Oh, what's good, bro?
What's up?
You made me laugh the other day. You're like, damn, no, you got endless weed.
Every 5 minutes, be right back, bro. Rolling up.
Be right back. You know what it's like, bro. Especially on the weekends, bro. You gotta smoke them trees, bro. You gotta smoke them trees.
Hey, so this one's kind of fucked. Like, this is a Technomancer set, but it doesn't even have a description. Master
Yes.
Creator
What
set.
the fuck?
It's
Yeah,
godlike. It can't even put it up. It's godlike,
Yeah,
bro. It won't
can't
put it
even
up.
fucking say what it is.
No description.
God,
Master
Somebody made
creator.
a mistake and like deleted
Like
it.
master creators, like they gonna do spam the turns and stuff.
Do y'all see the cold snap activation increases turn damage by 100%? The power frost set.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my goodness! See, look at that, bro.
Post the power frost set.
Players can't die while inside the slow trap, bro.
I know that one's crazy, right? I read that one last night. I was like, God damn, you can't die with the slow trap on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find one that would work with like the kind of build that we just built, the support like turret focus, and there's not really a great one, but
Maybe that master creator says what we're looking for.
I'm kind of feeling like it is, bro. Like,
Nice.
wouldn't that
Who's
be
Anonymous
just be our
Walrus?
luck? That's just a code name that it puts on for people that aren't signed in.
you're pretty much gonna have to deal with the mods to put on those sets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do
I'm-
the
So there is a set down here that says set bonus, increased duration of both cryo turret and blighted turret. Doesn't seem like the strongest legendary set to rock, but I mean, depending on how long it increases the duration of it for. Increased weapon damage on frozen enemies. Also, crit damage is increased for all party members for some time after using the cold snap ability.
Oh my god, dude, dude, the cold snap activation increases turret's damage by 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
So Peggy with that cold build, he gonna be something to mess with.
Yeah, exactly. You might have. I mean, I'm not seeing too much for cryo turret, so like you may have to go with the cold snap instead.
Cold snap, yeah.
Oh snap.
There's a mod I seen the other day. It could be like universal to everyone's build. Fucking armor. Ammo drops restores health. Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Every
And you
ammo
know
drop
many-
you pick up restores your health.
Yeah. Every time I see shitloads of ammo all over the floor usually, so that could be handy, especially end game, if you need
True.
health.
Yep.
That's crazy. So yeah, probably would be the
Grim
power
Talkin
frost or the one that's not named yet, which is the
Yeah.
increased duration of the sorrow turn and blighted turn. That set bonus is probably not going to be that hard to get. I don't know. But that power frost set, yeah, that's going to be a little difficult.
Just something to keep in mind when you're finding your grind. I don't even know how we're gonna be able to get legendary armor, like how hard it is gonna be.
That's
so.
what I was just thinking, to be honest. How are we gonna get it? Is it locked behind bosses or is it locked behind
expeditions.
Hey, B Rush,
expeditions,
Bam
That's
is
what I'm
streaming.
thinking is probably-
That'd be lit.
I'm
For
simply
sure.
Bam,
Side
and
quests.
then I don't know if
Yeah,
Is
they
there anyone
already
else?
trying to implement
Is
that.
anyone else streaming besides me and Bam?
I am.
Kage's streaming too, B Rush. So if you want to go check this out, he said we should
Yeah,
go
I'm streaming
multi-stream.
B Rush.
but-
Give me a follow because I don't think you follow. Join the Bam fam. What you
Get 'em.
talking about?
So
Dye your hair
aggressive.
in the end, Bam.
To the bam, bam.
Yo, Bam.
What's up? What's good,
Dude.
Graham?
Do you dye your hair, bro?
Yeah, I did. You want to see it?
Yeah, I'll check you out now. I'll have a look at
Bro,
your stream.
I'm purple as fuck. Bro. It's like, I got my goatee.
Willy Wonka lookalike motherfucker,
purple.
yeah?
You get the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, it's clean though. It's clean, bro.
Yeah, I'm alright.
That
I'm
shit
alright.
clean as hell. though,
It's
yeah.
clean.
Only he should have kept the eyebrows.
But you
purple,
did,
bro.
you even
fuck
did,
no.
bro.
You
You
really
did do
don't
your
know when.
eyebrows though. You did do your
I did.
eyebrows.
I did. I
Yeah,
took a
do that,
picture, but I was like,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Bro, he
It
should
didn't
have
look
kept the
good.
eyebrows, bro. The eyebrows
I'm not
look
surprised.
good,
Purple
bro.
fucking eyebrows, bro.
Is that like, bro, like his skin is brown caramel, you know what I'm saying, with the purple.
How
you know
long
what
did
I'm
that take
saying?
to
Boy,
do?
really, Willy
I've never
Wonka.
dyed my hair my entire life, so I wouldn't know. Like,
I mean, it's really a wax, but
Oh,
just so I can easily wash
spray
it.
can was it? Like a spray can?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit, but it was like a little wax thing. So if I have to use, but I can just use soap and water and.
Ah,
can just
cool. You
get it
didn't
right
go
out.
full ham and bleach it like.
No, cause that's gonna take forever to get out. I'm
Jackson.
just like,
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
You have purple hair for
Yeah.
the next 6 months, like.
Yeah, I'm very purple right now. Sure.
Sick.
Y'all want to jump over to for sets? Not really. I mean, this was just to kind of see if there was anything that matched what we were looking for. But like I agree, I think Power Frost. I'm interested to see what Master Creator is. And then I didn't see really anything else that was like too significant. So it'll be tricky for a straight up healing class. But we could always go and look at weapons now because weapons have unique mods too.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
So,
There was
but
some
these
legends
these just don't have descriptions
that
on
we-
them.
Oh damn, we can't even look.
Fuck, that's true.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It just shows us like what it is, like what's his called.
Yeah, it's got some names of them and stuff, and then what kind of weapon it is.
Well, hold on. We have all of these mods.
Yeah. We could start going through.
B-Rush,
Honestly,
appreciate
mods
the follow,
might
my
be
boy.
mods might be
Appreciate
the way to
follow,
go
B,
now.
Rush. Yeah, like there's so many. Yeah, like oh my gosh.
So you have class specific ones, and then you just have like generic ones, and these are all armor mods. So
You got weapons in here, don't you?
yeah, you have weapon like generic ones, and then there's class specific mods. So I guess we start at class specific and just kind of work our way up, basically, just to see what they have. So I think the 3 skills we said like for the build, and it's interchangeable, but so we're gonna do either cryo turd or cold snap, just depending on your play style or what works better once we have a chance to like mess with it. Fixing wave, and then I think we talked about having tool of destruction for the interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
So if we look at
Yo, one question though. Do you reckon they're gonna give us like a hot tab key to change our abilities around? Because you all know what it's like to fucking press start, go in your menu, change your weapon, change your ability. Like,
hey
you're supposed to be
Tombs,
able to
peace out,
change
bro.
your
Thanks for
abilities on
chilling
the
with
fly,
us.
But you're gonna get.
Or like
You're gonna-
presets, like presets.
No,
honestly
do you know,
think
like,
you gotta
know,
take
like on other
cover.
games where you can like hold up on a D-pad or F or whatever, and it'll bring up like a hot tab of all your abilities where you can just swap and change them real quick instead of pressing
Oh, yeah.
pause, going into your menu, changing. By that time you've been shot about 50 times, like, you know what I mean?
I think
you just probably have to
know.
duck for cover and do it, honestly, bro.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
a good mod.
I
for
think
that
they're gonna
shit.
do it eventually though, cause like being able to swap your abilities around on the fly would be, would be the one. Like, it takes forever to get in my. I don't know, it's like on PC, but when I press pause, it takes fucking ages to get into my menu, like, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
What I also want is presets, like armor presets.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
That would be big. Yeah, just so
That could
like
be-
people can go different roles. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
That
that.
could
So
be in the
much.
stash box though. You don't know
It's
what the
way-
stash
yeah.
box is gonna be like
oh
yet,
yeah,
do we?
that can't be in the stash box. Yeah.
But then you need to be able to like do it from like the start menu, though. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or the inventory menu, I mean.
Or they might give us like a dummy where you can like put presets on it or whatnot. It'll be like Diablo.
DC, wow.
Oh yeah. Nah, but for the Tool of Destruction mod, a good mod for that is the Massacre John. Each enemy killed with the minigun gives X amount of anomaly power bonus for how many seconds. So that's good. We'll look forward to fight one.
What's that you looking at, Muzz? Is that like a chat room layout you can put
So
everyone's face in?
so yeah, B-Rush linked this site into my chat, and it's showing all of our streams linked up, and you can have up to 6 in here basically. I'm just trying to shape it basically.
Yeah.
But it has
That's
all
pretty
of our
Like a
streams side by
multi-stream,
side. Yeah,
right?
You
exactly.
hear me? Multi-stream.
Wow, I'm having trouble moving it around. Let me see.
There you go. You can have a multi-stream on day one. Team 1 and Team 2, dude.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
ready, baby. World's first. Team 1 and Team 2.
378 Ice Pack. Cyro turn. The turn heals allies by specific percentage of max health within a Y meter radius when the ability ends. You got a decreased skill cooldown. Honestly, yeah. If I'm Technomancer, I already got all the like skill cooldown, as much skill cooldown I can possibly get, honestly. Just constantly get that down to the point where it's like, I don't know. Just
Hey,
don't wanna
B-Rush,
die.
if I remove myself from this, will it do it on your end too? I know that's a silly question, but since
Hey,
I'm
this is kind of lit, yo.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's pretty
saying.
cool. I like that.
I wonder if I
Is
remove
that-
myself.
Yeah,
Let me
that
see.
box thing is pretty cool. Well, is it like embedded through Twitch or is it different?
The
Something
website.
different.
It's a different website.
Wow, that's so lit.
Is that through Discord or is that like
It's
think
like
it's
its
a
own.
web-
It's like its own
So, like-
standalone. Multidev.raredrop.co. He said you can
Wow.
just rebuild it. So. let me see.
So what'd you do? You basically just brought everyone up on a window, and then resize them to the boxes, is it, Muzz?
Yeah. So in my OBS,
So
I
what'd you
just.
do? You basically just
Hold
brought.
on. I just put up a window capture and I brought this to its own little tab.
Yeah.
So now I have like it
Boy,
window
it's techie.
capping the two streams, and then I just resized it down. So now I can
True.
focus on my screen like this, but then I can have both of them up. Oh, is it freeze if I? Let me see.
oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Man,
Is
what
it
I need
freeze
the
if I-
favorite.
Oh man, hold on. I can't minimize it. I just have to move it, and then pull this up. There we go. Hell yeah, B-Rush. That's a move right there, bro.
That's pretty cool. I like that, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, if you have all 6, well, is the connection pretty good, or is like, I mean, if you have all 6 people up there,
This is my first time even seeing this shit.
Gonna have to tinker a bit with the new mods.
yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So I'm looking at I'm looking at some of these mods.
turret.
Yeah.
Turrets.
Let's see. You got bonus duration, extend the turret's duration by X%. See, that's the part that kind of sucks with this, is it doesn't have any actual values.
Yeah,
So
I
we
would
won't know
say
for sure.
If looking in the game, I would say like a max of 8 seconds, because a lot of shit got an 8-second cooldown on it. If you look in the game, on other stuff like, so I would go from about 8 seconds, just so you got a rough idea in your head.
Yeah. I mean, I could already tell you right
Time's
here,
been
this
going
ice
fast,
pack.
though.
It has,
That
man.
ice pack looks elite.
The turret heals
Time is
allies
going
by X
fast.
percent max health within a
That's
Y
in the
meter
game
radius
already.
when the ability ends.
Really? Oh, Zach, go farm it.
You already know.
Yeah, if y'all are farming Jin, if you guys want a third, or are you guys just running a solo? Looks like you guys are just running solo.
Yeah, I'm just chilling now.
Yeah,
Trying to.
I feel you.
Yeah, I do need a bit of my Devastator. I got a couple mods that I'm gonna use, like the Goal. I got some Golem mods that I really enjoy.
I just want to
So I
see.
really got to look at it.
I want to see how this shard thing is gonna work, bro. I
Yeah,
have so many. If
Yeah,
you
I
get
have a
that
lot.
much bonus stuff, bro, like, could
So
you?
with shards, I feel like Epic and up is gonna cost a couple hundred to really, or even a couple thousand to
Facts.
upgrade you, you know, because that's gonna be the min max material.
Exactly.
That 5%.
So that's really that can for especially for end
But it's
game
gonna
content.
cost so
That's
much
gonna
every time you do it. I guarantee it.
facts because that's kind of cheating. You know, that's gonna really
Think about it,
differentiate.
yeah, because like right now we're able to get thousands, so it's gonna cost thousands.
That's gonna really differentiate. You know, between players. You know how powerful you are. It's like DTO now with
I'm reading now as well, Moz.
Jesus Christ. These fixing wave mods are fucking nutty. Activating the skill removes negative statuses from allies and grants X seconds immunity from them. Activating the skill increases health regeneration by X percent of max health for Y seconds. Damn.
that's crazy, dude.
That fixing wave move is going to be so fucking clutch for Technos.
Yo, and the turret explodes before destroying, dealing X damage and X moving radius.
Yeah.
Heck yes, bro.
And you can have 2 turrets up, can't you? I think is it Moz to have 2 in it?
Yeah,
See, man, you're just gonna be
there is a
blowing
mod
stuff
that-
up.
Yep.
it's a twin mod.
You're just gonna see so many explosions coming from a Techno.
Techno's the explosion dude, so
Hey, demolition, man.
yeah, demolition, man.
I think as well, whoever's going Techno in your team, you might wanna brush up on your sniping skills. Take
Facts, that's
advantage of
exactly
this.
what I've been doing.
Take advantage of that sniping boost.
Honestly, sniping feels so clean on this. Even auto rifles too. I mean, not auto rifles.
Yeah,
but,
B-Rush, absolutely, bro.
yeah.
Now, this
Yeah, auto
website's
sniper.
amazing.
How you like that? Because it took me a while to get used to that.
I love it, bro.
Just the one shot.
And yeah, B-Rush, I'm gonna have a conversation with Peggy
Yeah,
and
it's so
Asti
lovely.
about color coding this whole thing
Yes.
and editing
Especially
it.
if you just get
Well,
used to
breaking it down by
it's so
characters.
You
clean.
really get your aim down pack. That shit is broken.
Man, what?
You want a link to it, B-Rush? I can get you a link to
You
this
just
if
get
you're
the
interested.
recoil pattern. Oh my gosh.
Has anybody got a legendary from the boss?
No,
I was farming it for a few hours yesterday, but I didn't get shit from him.
Really low as hell. Okay.
I did it for 2 hours today. Got none.
I ain't gonna lie, if we are streaming at the same time, we
I
should do
think
this
the
like
devs
raw.
baited us.
We should definitely like.
Yeah, this is a
What's this,
copy,
website
B-Rush.
called?
I
Red Drop Multi-Dev.
made a copy of it already and
reddrap.com.
put it into my own Google Drive. Now these are
That
locked
joint's pretty
down
convenient,
here. They're
for
locked,
sure.
but you can
If we like
duplicate
streaming
them.
at the same time.
And if you duplicate them and make a copy, then you can edit them.
So next week is Pyromancer.
Next week's will be
I
Pyromancer.
think
The
we
week
should
after
do
that,
the one. So if we're going to do Pyromancer, I think we should discuss how it can be this hard hitting type of character, and also how it can be switched from a tank as well.
I just want to talk about the 3-side bullets or whatever they call it.
Mega Man bullets.
Mega
Yeah.
Man bullets and the beam, the phaser beam, bro. I want to know what that is.
I want to go more in depth for Pyromancer because it seemed like that it can be switched to a lot of stuff. Like,
yeah, we'll definitely be able to speed up these talks on the next weeks because now you guys all have access to this, so you'll have time
Hell
to
yeah.
Oh my
watch
god,
it.
I got another legendary. Holy shit.
God damn, bro.
What did you get?
I've been farming this
I
since
got
we
the
started,
voodoo,
man.
bro.
Man,
got?
bro.
Oh my,
Oh
I
my
got the
gosh.
voodoo. Let's fucking go.
Hey, good
bro.
shit, boy.
Hey, my man got
I
the
got
voodoo
that shit
matchmaker,
too.
bro.
I could see it on
I
his.
got it on stream, man. About time.
Voodoo
Jesus
Damn,
matchmaker.
Christ.
son.
Wow, congrats, dude.
5th one, bro. Let's
Yeah,
go.
bro. Congrats on
Good stuff,
that.
my boy. Go ahead, dismantle that mistake.
Someone
Bro,
say
I heard Zach. I heard
Someone
Zach. Zach said,
Yeah.
I wish you could like lock it, you know,
let's
Like, be
fucking
able to lock it.
go, bro.
so you don't dismantle it on mistake. Actually.
About time I got an AR. About freaking time.
Wait, I'm curious. Is Lasco Jin as well? Are you Jin too, Lasco?
Lasco is
Yeah,
Jin. Yep.
that's who I
Alright.
am.
We need to get
Lasco's
sponsored by Square Enix already.
Huh, 100%,
Imagine.
bro.
It's gonna be.
That's what they were telling me in
Difficult.
stream last night to do. They were like, just reach out to Outriders and see if they can sponsor you. I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah, do that, man.
I mean, I'll try. Like shit, I've been on their ass on Twitter, bro. Like every single thing they come out with, like retweet.
Can you change this? Can you change that?
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
like me trying to get to SSB world, bro.
But
Yeah.
even if you got 10 people to play the game, I still think that's like worthy of an ask. Even if they give you a key for a free game, like, you know what I mean?
Something, you know.
This is so fire.
Let them know your name.
You got babies on it? Oh no, it's not babies. Not
Babies.
That would be kind of bad.
What?
Nah, they're voodoo
I thought
dolls,
there was
bro.
baby. Yeah, voodoo. I was like, no way you have babies on the gun.
That's some trinkets.
Damn, I'm so jealous.
What is it? An auto rifle? Rifle, yeah.
Yeah.
Automatic.
That just looks so fresh. Oh
Not
my
only that,
God.
but the mod that it has on it inflicts weakness. Yeah, it's pretty.
This
pretty
gun changed,
nasty.
doesn't it?
What do you mean?
That looks so fresh, dog.
Bam, how long have you been farming arrow all day to get that?
I just started.
Ah, there you fucking lucky bastard.
Like I literally just hopped on. I was like, I bet. Let me just go ahead and get it. Yeah, I just started.